Hey everyone, it's me again. Just gonna give a quick recap of what I've seen over the past 2 days, roughly. So the Clippers have done lost to the Warriors after having a 22 point lead. I just remember it was above 20s, and that's something that shouldn't happen because they're too good of a team to be losing to an inefficient offense like Golden State. Yes, they still have Stephen Curry, but he's not shooting as well as he should be for his skill set, and the rest of his team, they're not very good either. So um, I remember seeing Kelly Oubre having a lot of trouble just scoring on the Warriors, and I'm sorry, on the Clippers. He didn't even have a big game. It was mostly the bench doing a lot of the heavy lifting on trying to get back into it in the fourth quarter, and good job on them. If you know me, I have this huge hate for the Warriors for the whole uh, era that they had with Draymond, Curry, Clay, and having half of that era be with Kevin Durant. Um, but that's neither here or there. I completely blame this one on the Clippers players, um, particularly the bench. They had a plus minus going more into the negatives. Zubats, Lou Williams, uh, Marcus Morris. They didn't have good games, so I would expect them to step it up today against the Bulls, and hopefully they dominate that game. Because as far as I know, the Bulls they're on the come up. They're tired of losing, and they're tired of giving up games. Zach Levine is hungry, as you should be. You know, he could be better. He could be an All-Star this year. Who knows? Um, as far as the Rams games yesterday, yeah, they took the win, and it was a hard-fought battle from the offense of the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson, as always, doing incredible things. Uh, Big fan of him. Always have been. Might always will be, but I'm glad he didn't get the win against the Rams, and I'm glad the Rams are moving on. Um, of course, uh, I think Jared Goff could have had a better game. You know, I sort of believe he got overpaid for his skill set. Yeah, he took the team to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, but I feel like a lot of it was having a good running back in Todd Gurley. He definitely needs a good running game on the team before he has a good season again. Uh, because without one, he struggles a lot. But luckily, the Rams have drafted well this year, and it's keeping the team afloat. Uh, of course, I feel they could do a lot better. I'm glad Andrew Whitworth is back. His presence was definitely felt for the Rams. They need his protection. Uh, what else have I missed? What else have I missed? I also got to see Washington football team play against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I didn't get to see most of it because I was out with some family having a good time. But I was able to see the fourth quarter. I saw the statistics of Taylor Heineke or Heineck. I think I kept hearing Heineke. But respect for the dude as a third or fourth string quarterback. He looks like he could have a good NFL career if he keeps working on his game. He had a lot of broken plays that he had to work with. He had to throw from out of the pocket a few times, and he managed to do it well. Um, I think it's no small feat to come against the Buccaneers, who are an okay team, but honestly, it's not. It's not. It shouldn't mark badly against him because he's a good player, and hopefully he gets more chances in his career. Um, Alex Smith, of course, a lot of people would have loved to have seen him play, but injuries and whatnot. It's it's tough on an NFL football player, but you gotta watch out for your own health. Um, Hopefully, he could play the next season, and if he has to take some games off, if if Taylor Heineke is still there, why not? You know, just play the guy. He managed to keep his team in the game until the last. until the last minute. From what I remember, Tampa Bay was fighting hard, and he gave him trouble. Let's see what else. Today, I've been a Steelers fan for a little more than a decade, and they play the Browns. Am I nervous? A little bit. The Steelers have not played well in the month of December, and that's typically their strongest month. If we're talking about the last 3 or 4 years, they've always performed well in December. Um, but I'm not nervous by any means. The Browns still have a lot of things to prove. They still have Baker Mayfield, who hasn't done, who hasn't lived up to his expectation. Let's just say his energy is there, and that'll definitely get him over the top if he manages to, kind of put it in his skill set and try to score some game-winning drives. And he needs a little more experience in my eyes. I typically hate that type of analysis, but in his case, I think it holds true. The only one I'm really nervous about in that offense is Nick Chubb. That guy's tough to take down. He will run through anybody. And I feel like if he has a good game, it's going to be trouble for the Steelers. But however, I still take the Steelers to win this game. As I'm speaking, the Ravens game is going on against the Titans. That's why I keep looking over this way. I don't know, man. Lamar Jackson, he needs to do a little bit better on his throws. I've seen him miss some targets. It's not completely his fault. I saw Des Bryant sort of trip off his cleat, and it was a catchable ball if he didn't have a misstep. But a part of me wants the Ravens to advance just because I like to see them play. But the Titans, since last year, they've proven to me that they're not no scrubs. They're here to win games, and Ryan Tannehill has impressed me. I will be honest, I didn't watch too many Miami Dolphins games when he was there. He didn't impress me much. And for him, I guess he just needed a new place to be or new weapons, because it clearly wasn't working for them over there. And now it's somehow working for him at Tennessee. Southern Division champions, the AFC Southern Division champs. That's no small feat. A lot of good teams in that division. So it's gonna be a tough one for them to break out of this little slump. It's gonna be interesting where they go, but of course I'm hoping for a Steelers and Rams matchup. Of course, being a Steelers fan, and ever since the Rams moved over here to Los Angeles, they've kind of grown on me. And I would love to see that Super Bowl matchup. I think it would be a good game, but in my eyes, they're not the best teams in either conference. Hopefully, they put up a good fight against any teams that are in their way. I'll be keeping a close eye on that, and it should be a good NFL playoffs the rest of the way. All right, that's all I got for now. I'll try to upload early tomorrow, and hopefully it all goes according to plan. I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And if you know anybody that kind of wants to see a different perspective, because me personally, I don't like listening to the typical analysis of TV personalities. So if you guys want to have a different perspective and not have the same old answers, I was a little brief today, but I promise it'll be a lot more different as the days go by. I'm barely starting, so just help me out a little bit, all right? And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.